Okay, no doubt while performing, gaining knowledge, some little action we have to do, but the focus is on gaining knowledge. Like those research scholars, their focus is on doing research. While doing research, they perform other actions and all, maintaining their body, but focus is on knowledge. So, ekam vada nishchitya yena shreyo ham apnuyam. Tell me one thing by which I can attain shreya. Shreya means good. See, this reminds us, as I had mentioned before also, I think, about this path which is indicated in the scripture, that there are this path which lead us to two different goals. One is called Shreya and another is called Preya. The path of good leading us to the ultimate state of enlightenment, Nishreyas, and the path of pleasant which leads us into more and more bondage. And these two paths and two goals come in front of us all the time. So we have to choose. And if we choose the path of good, it will take us steadily towards our ultimate goal. So sometimes these two paths are so mixed up that we don't know which will lead where. Just like we come across certain roads and all, they are so confusing, especially in a big city like this Delhi. So many turning and so many exit and what they call flyovers and all. So you don't know which path will take us where. At times people want to go here and then they take the wrong turn and return home. So please tell me that which will lead me to Shreya, the path of karma or the path of knowledge, because both I cannot do together. So tadekam vada nishchitya yena shreyo aham apnuyam. So after listening to this question, Bhagavan understood the state of Arjuna's mind. Though he had listened to the entire this talk on the second chapter about the nature of that self and also the importance of Karma Yoga, Bhagavan had revealed, but it was not very clear. So now Bhagavan explains thoroughly in this chapter the path of Karma Yoga, which was hinted in the second chapter. We had seen that karmanneva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Also yogastak kuru karmatvam karmajhayo hya karmanaha. All this was mentioned but was not clear to Arjuna. So Bhagavan now makes it very clear here. So let us see the third shloka. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Lokesmin dvividha nishtha Pura prokta maya nagha Jnana yogena sankhyanam Karma yogena yoginam Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Bhagavan Shri Krishna, who is speaking here as Ishvara only, identified with that supreme reality, which is the very substratum of this entire world, who is the very self of all beings, who pervades all, who is also the karma phaladata, the giver of the results of action. So as Bhagavan, he speaks. He says that lokesmin dvividha nishtha pura prokta maya anagha. Hey anagha, O sinless Arjuna, first you understand that this karma and this knowledge are two paths or two states of conviction. There are two states of conviction, nishtha. But they are not two different, they are both complementary. They are like twofold path. Lokes means vividha nishtha pura prokta maya nagha. That in this world, I have in the ancient time revealed this twofold path. Here Bhagavan not only pura means before not only in the second chapter he has mentioned about it, but he also hints that this path was revealed in the beginning of creation. There are these two paths in this world, the path of action and the path of knowledge. Though we call them by various names in all the religions of this world or in the entire human race, we have this twofold path. The first path is related to karma, and the second step is related to the state of enlightenment. Action leading ultimately to the state of enlightenment. That path of action itself then are categorized and divided into various categories, like we say of action, of upasana, of various we do vrata or dana. All this involve karma only. All this involve action. So there are this twofold path. Lokes mean one is jnana yogena sankhyanam and karma yogena yoginam. Jnana yoga and karma yoga. And both these paths are meant for two different types of personalities. One is sankhya. Sankhya means those who are contemplative, those who have reached a high degree of purity of their mind, and those who are now fit to enter the state of meditation. For such evolved beings is given the path of Jnana Yoga. And those others who are not yet at this stage, who are involved in action, who have lots of desires in their mind, who have many different types of ambitions and different impurities are also there in the mind, like kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsar. For them, Bhagavan says, is shown the path of karma, karma yoga, action. And even, actually the beauty of this is that even those who don't know anything about these scriptures, they also follow this unknowingly. Everyone in the state of ignorance, everyone follows the path of karma. Not exactly karma yoga, but karma. As a human being, all of us understands the importance of action. When a desire arises in our mind, we know that it can be fulfilled through action. Either action of, suppose you are at home and suddenly that desire comes, that of even drinking water. You are thirsty. And the desire comes that, oh, let me have a glass of water. That desire comes. Now, once that desire comes, one thing you can do is, if there's somebody, you can do the action of speaking. Please give me a glass of water. Sometimes this action doesn't give the result. पानी चाहिए तो आप खुद उठ के ले लो. हमें टाइम नहीं है. So when that action doesn't work, sometimes you can throw things here and there, do some halla gulla. But at times that also doesn't work. Then you have to lift your body from that sofa. Keep that remote control on the table and walk towards the kitchen and take out that bottle which is there in the refrigerator, because you like to drink cold water. But when you remove that bottle, it is already empty. Then you get annoyed. Khali pani ka bottle andar rakha hai and all. Then you pick up another one and drink. So this action is required to fulfill your desires. Desires keep coming in our mind. We cannot stop those desires from coming in the initial stages. Desires keep coming. So we are propelled to perform action. So all those who are at this stage in their spiritual evolution, action with a particular attitude is the path. So they are called the yogis. They are called the seekers who take action as their sadhana. So they follow the path of karma yoga. Whether we are doing upasana, that is also karma yoga. Whether we are doing some tirtha yatra or japa or tapa, all these are karma yoga only. It involves karma. They are then named differently, but essentially they are all karma yoga. Even doing puja is karma yoga. Japa, tapa, vrata, dana, dakshina, all these are karma yoga. Jnana yoga starts from Shravan, Manan and Nididhyasan. Listening to the scriptures, contemplating on the scriptures, and then meditating on the truth and reaching the state of samadhi is the path of Jnana yoga. Sometimes they talk about both these paths as the Bahiranga sadhana and Antaranga sadhana. The spiritual practice, external spiritual practice, then inner spiritual practice. It's like suppose you want to go to a temple and which is far away, then we take the help of some vehicle and go to the temple. But after reaching that temple, we have to leave that vehicle and just walk toward the temple. And when we reach the gate of the temple, we have to leave our chappals also behind and then walk barefoot. Everyone who comes to that temple will have to walk barefoot. They have to leave everything behind. That is the path for everyone. But what will bring them to the temple can be various different types of vehicles. So similarly, this karma yoga is a path of action which brings us to the temple of enlightenment. And reaching there, we have to walk the path of Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan, listening, contemplating, and meditating on the truth. So Bhagavan says, hey Arjuna, understand this very clearly, that this is a twofold path, and you cannot follow the path of knowledge without preparing yourself to karma yoga. It's not possible. This is mentioned in later chapters also. In the 6th chapter also Bhagavan says that Nayyas sanyasta sankalpaha yogi bhavati kaschana, that without dropping all your desires and all your sankalpa by following the path of karma yoga, you cannot then follow this meditation. That arurukshor munir yogam karma karanam uchyate yoga rodhasya tasyeva shama karanam uchyate. That those who want to follow the path of dhyana, meditation, first should purify and prepare themselves through karma. And then once they are prepared, when they sit at the state of, in the seat of meditation, they should have the energy and the ability to drop all action. It's very interesting. Then it is possible. But if one is not prepared, then sitting at the seat of meditation, that fellow will perform action, will create all sorts of confusion, will create disturbance for himself and others also. So, jnana yogena sankhyanam, karma yogena yoginam. Therefore, hey Arjuna, though in the 2nd chapter I mentioned about Sankhya Buddhi and Karma Buddhi, and Sankhya Buddhi is the ultimate, but Karma Buddhi and following the path of Karma Yoga is very important. And for you, this Karma Yoga I am advocating because you have not reached.